What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Monk Spot. It is officially the off season for the NFL, but before we can finally move on, we got some highlights for you guys. From Super Bowl 50, Cam and Peyton Manning finally getting the Super Bowl in his last go round. But how did it all play out? So here we go. We got the 50th anniversary of the Super Bowl. We got the former Super Bowl MVPs. Peyton Manning, the MVP 9 years ago. We got Steph Curry, the NBA MVP. Cam, down for me. How would this year's MVP play out? Cam and the Panthers down 3-0 after a Denver field goal. Cam stripped by Von Miller making an early presence. Ball gets scooped and scored by Malik Jackson. If it was one thing the Broncos pass rush did do, it was get to Cam Newton. They sacked him 7 times on the day. Check out the instant replay. Look at Miller with the bull rush. Second pick in the 2011 draft all over the first. Manning's fired up. The Broncos are fired up. Broncos up 13-7 late in the second quarter. Peyton Manning drops back the pass, but is intercepted by Coney Ealy, the defensive end. Look at this man move. What was he even doing back there in the pass? Showing some of those running back skills there. Tripped up by Emmanuel Sanders at the 40. Manning had now thrown an interception in each of his 4 Super Bowl appearances. Not surprising in a game full of defensive turnovers. Panthers now down 16-7, a little over 5 left to go in the third. Cam can't connect with Ted Ginn, but connects with TJ Ward, who picks it off, and he fumbles it. But no matter, the Broncos, Danny Trevathan will retain possession. The Broncos secondary played a heck of a game. The defense as a whole forced 3 turnovers on the day. But how about Carolina's defense? They showed up to play. Coney Ealy with his second strip sack, and the Panthers will get the ball back. Coney Ealy would tie the Super Bowl record for most sacks in the game with 3. But check out the instant replay though. Manning just wish he could have had that one back. You see Coney Ealy getting next to that arm of Manning right as he's about to cut it loose. The question was, how would the #1 scoring offense respond? Panthers still in the game, down 9. Cam throws a laser to Ted Ginn, but it's incomplete. Knocked out by Bradley Roby, forcing the Panthers to have to settle for a field goal. Now down 6. Cam back in the shotgun, but there goes that man, mama. Von Miller with the second strip sack of the game, pretty much sealing the deal for the Denver Broncos. Ball gets recovered by TJ Ward. How surprising is it that the #1 scoring offense only scored 10 points on the day? But right after this fumble, you see one of the most controversial calls happen. Cam didn't dive for the ball. Instead, he jumps back and decides to give the second effort, but second efforts don't work in the Super Bowl. Doesn't matter though, it's Denver's ball and the Sheriff's last call. Peyton Manning, the center, drops back the pass, tries to connect with Demaryius Thomas, but he can't. Defensive holding gets called on the play instead by Josh Norman. Cam can't stand it right now, slowly watching the game slip away from him. Later on, we got C.J. Anderson, the California native. He went to Cal, scoring a touchdown in Cal. The Broncos put up 24 on the scoreboard. The go-ahead touchdown put in a final seal on for the Broncos. Peyton Manning, the Sheriff, gets his final Super Bowl and his final bout. Eli, where's your smile, man? Peyton Manning tying Eli Manning with the most Super Bowls in the house. Broncos take Super Bowl 50. Kubiak gets the bag. Broncos 24-10 over the Panthers.